Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch to Good. And, you know, I made a video yesterday saying this is the worst update ever, and I really don't like this update. And I'm going to say my opinion is not really changing at all, but a lot of good comments from you, which I think we'll probably make a video covering the comments of it, because it was probably my most commented video at the fastest speed. Not even probably. It was like triple, quadruple, quintuple the amount of comments I usually get on a video, and it was within a few hours. Like, everybody was commenting on my video where I talked about this update and how much I just think it's garbage. Now, I had a lot of comments from you guys that agree with me. I had a lot of comments about people that said they quit or they put the game down, they uninstalled the game. I had a lot of that. We'll cover that here in the next couple of days. But I also had a lot of comments from you guys saying, you're way off base. This is actually a good update for players. If you look at the math, it works out. I'm disappointed. People are disappointed in me for sounding the alarm bell. And I get it, because I'm a positive guy, and I've always been a positive guy. I don't think I've ever come out this hard with an update or something else that changes the game, because the thing about gaming, change is hard. And life and work and everything, change is hard. When change happens, when big, broad changes happen in our life, we tend to absorb it pretty difficult up front, and then we tend to, transform to it or evolve to it over time. Why did I respond so violently and so negatively and upfront about this change? And I think I'm going to talk about that and why I still think, even if we do the math, let's say that the math works out, okay? I don't know, and we'll look at that in a second. We're going to look at all of it, okay? Let's say the math works out. Still don't like the change. I still don't like it. Well, let's talk about a few things. The first thing I want to talk about here is, let's just put aside, let's really put aside for free-to-play players or even light play-to-play players, people that don't unlock Hu Yang right off the bat and people that are not going to unlock him immediately. Can we please stop making these achievements pop up on the screen when I do something? I get that there's this menu, okay? There's a menu for character quests. I get that. Can we please stop when I do a Hu Yang achievement? Can we stop making it scroll up onto the screen to say, you want to battle with Hu Yang on your squad. You did droid pugilist 5 times. You defeated an enemy. And then I go back to the menu and I need 70, 75, 100 shards, 110 shards. It feels awful. It gives you a negative opinion of the game, okay? You want to leave this menu open, fine. Stop making it scroll onto my screen. Just put a big highlight on here. You've already got this screwed up. It says I've got 2 things here. I don't, okay? We need to stop making this pop up on my screen automatically when Hu Yang does something, or in the future, General Syndulla or Crosshair or whoever. It gives you a bad feeling about this game. And I don't know any other way to put it. And we're playing a game, we're trying to have fun. So that's a problem. Now, something I want to talk about here. And we're going to come off of this screen. Let's just go over to the daily quests, whatever. You do your daily quests. Fine. Okay. I want everybody to think for a second. What is the oldest and most successful and most strategic game ever, and also simplest game? Not the simplest game, but it's a simple game ever invented by mankind. It's been around for thousands of years. I don't know the numbers exactly. It's been around for a long, long, long time. You know the answer. I promise you, you know the answer. The answer is chess. Chess is very simple, and I don't know who this guy is. I just pulled up a video, and I was trying to get it to, yeah, whatever. Okay, this has a lot of views, okay? Chess has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pieces in the game. Some of them have more on the board than others, fine. Those 6 different pieces all move differently, and they all move differently on the same board all the time. And this has been the case for, again, I don't know, 3,000 years. I think it's even older than that. And yet, with the simplicity of this game, which has never been changed. There are no updates to chess. This video, by the way, has 5.4 million views. 5.4 million views on this video. Today, chess is a game, and I've played chess. I'm not good at chess. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to come out and start playing chess on the channel, okay? Chess is a simple game with simple rules that once learned, anybody can play. The strategy sets us apart. The strategy says that Nooch can go out there and play chess against a 6-year-old who's got a bigger brain than Nooch and is really focused and studied a lot of chess, and that 6-year-old can stomp me at chess. It can happen. Chess is a beautiful, beautiful game in both its simplicity and its complexity, both together. If you've played chess, you understand the goal, kill the king, you understand how to get there. If I can get the queen off the board, my chances are better. I want to probably sacrifice less pieces than the other guy. It's a very simple way of going about doing your business. I want to establish that, and then I want to go back to our game here, our little game of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is also, generally speaking, a pretty simple game. A week ago, I would come into the game, I would do my daily quests, and I would get I should have pulled this up later, and I apologize for that, but I would do my daily quests, and I would get rewards for each quest. Fine. It was a little bit too much hunt and poke and peck work. Just simming. It's just a little bit too much. So they narrowed that down. Them narrowing down the dailies is a good thing, okay? But they turned my specific rewards into points for an episode track. The same thing can be said of the Galactic Challenges, okay? I'm not even going to talk about in this video. You could tell me the math works out all day long, and that's fine. But again, you put the basic thing of completing a tier behind a paywall. Shame on you. Don't tell me about the math when this feels like complete and utter garbage. You put the most basic thing about doing a battle, the most simple, chess is simple and complex, the most simple thing, complete the battle, and you made me pay for it. And if I don't pay for it, it stares me in the freaking face every time I open this Galactic Challenge. The next one comes around, it stares me in the face. And you took the second piece of it. Get the new marquee. And you put it behind a paywall. Every time I now go into a Galactic Challenge as a free-to-play player or with a free-to-play account, I am smacked in the face. This now feels like a pay-to-play. Galactic Challenges now feel like pay-to-play. Now you may tell me, but Nooch, the math works out. The math works out. Now you get these points, 250. You still get the same number of Omicrons. You still get to go along the episode path. You still get to go along this episode track. And this is why I brought up chess. So now, instead of doing my dailies and getting a reward, instead of doing Galactic Challenges and getting a reward, instead of getting my marquee and getting a reward, and then if I wanted to go farther than the marquee, I could, and if I didn't, I didn't. Instead of getting these episode quests, this didn't exist before, but now we've added another paywall reward. If you're doing math, that's paywall, visible paywall rewards thrown in my face on 3 different game tracks now. Visible paywall rewards in my face constantly in the game I'm going to call them 3 different game modes. The episode quests, the character quests, and Galactic Challenges. Don't tell me about the math. I don't even know where to find it. Not only is that the UI is confusing. Don't tell me about the math. The second part of this. Okay, let's talk about our dailies. And again, I should have left this open, but so you do the dailies, right? You get 700. I think it's 700 credits for each one, whatever. 7,000 maybe, I don't know. And you get points. You get 250 points for your episode. You get 250 episode points. And those points go to the episode track. And the episode track, as you fill the points, gets you more rewards along the way. That's 3 steps. You have taken the simplicity of this game and you have buried it. You have buried the simplicity and the beauty of the game behind. You got to do your dailies to get the points. You use the points to get along the episode pass. The episode pass gives you rewards. And if you do the math, if you just do the math, it still works out. Here's the math. Thanks to my friend Corbin Dallas for bringing us the math. So I just did some quick math with this episode track. 7 daily quests times 300 points equals 2,100 plus 1,500 from the chest. 3,600 a day. 3,600 times 28 days is 100,800. The episode quests give 2,000 a day times 7 days plus 8,000. 22,000 a week times 4 equals 88,000. So doing the daily and weekly challenges gets you 188,000 points. Let's see. Assuming all future daily weekly challenges are worth the same amount, assuming all 50 track nodes are worth 5,000 each, safe to assume since the beginning, you get 250,000 points during each episode for a full clear, leaving you 61,200 points to make up for the character quests and Galactic Challenges. Edit. Assuming you do these every day, that'll get you rank 37, which doesn't get you the last Omi on the track, which leaves you 15k currency shy. Okay. Yup. The last Omi. This is. Okay, why is it keeps clicking on the wrong thing? Kineas. If you're always finishing a daily, you'll need 26,200 points with 8 Galactic Legends. Each feat you complete. The simplicity of the rewards is gone. The simplicity of the rewards in the game is gone. Fine. Different views. Let's say the math works out. A lot of the early math was done with the assumption we can complete the track free to play. Maybe if you got a really developed roster, whatever. Let's assume the math works out. You're throwing paywalls in my face. And you're turning my simple, basic rewards that I had full understanding of. If I do this part, I get a crate. And the crate shows me exactly what I've earned here in this Galactic Challenge. If I do my dailies, I get specific rewards, and those rewards populate for me daily. Yeah, there's the full daily quest. But now I gotta do my dailies to earn points, and I take the points to the episode track, and the episode track gives me rewards. And I don't know which of these rewards are gonna fall where. I don't know. You've removed the simplicity of the rewards from the game while also bashing me in the face with paywalls. And that's where this update really sucks, math or not. You might be right about the math. That's fine. Honestly, the way I look at it, the math of rewards, one way or another, I'll get a little bit less, I'll get a little bit more, I'll get the same, fine. It's the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. Nobody likes playing a game where you take simple rewards and turn them into something complex that looks like a complete mess while telling me if I pay $20 a month, I can clear it all up. And if I pay $30 every time a marquee comes out, I can clear all this stuff off. And if I buy another, by the way, somebody actually mentioned in the comments yesterday, and I'll talk about this later, that they think that they're trying to drive everybody toward paying for these 1,299 packs with their they're trying to get free-to-play players to spend 1,299 crystals on this Huyang pack. Please, God, don't do that. There is no worse investment in the game than the 1,299 crystal packs as a free-to-play player, as it really is any player. You know, I've been doing it for entertainment lately, but This is the worst investment in the game. Please, God, do not spend your crystals on this. So that's why this update sucks. Well, I'll get used to it, and over time, it'll make a little bit more sense. They may remove the bashing us over the head with paywall crap. I don't think they're going to. So the math may work out. Congratulations. I'm glad you did the math. We shouldn't have to take 7 daily quests times 300 points to add the daily chest, to add times 28 days, to get that, to figure out the episode quest on 2000, to the Galactic Challenges, to the daily and weekly challenges. We shouldn't have to look at that. We shouldn't have to pay money. We shouldn't have to pay money to get credit for completing a tier of a battle. That's crazy. That is absolute insanity. And it'll become normalized over time. And the disgusting money grubbers will have had their day. And we're all going to keep playing. So I'm just spitting into the wind. But at some point it adds up. And at some point people quit the game. Now does EA think the game is on its last legs, and so they're just throwing all this out there because they're not really worried about people quitting the game anymore, and that if they keep the whales, they're fine? Maybe EA and CG are not all that worried about keeping the free-to-play players on board anymore. That may be true. It's sad. It's sad. That's it. That's why I don't like the update. That's why I still don't think this is a good update, even if the math works out. I do hope you have a great day. I'm glad to be here with you again. I love making these videos, and I love talking to all you guys. I'm going to keep doing it. We're going to keep trying to stay positive. I don't like this update. I don't like the way it's put together. I don't like the message it sends. I don't like the complexity of rewards now in the game. I don't like the fact that I've got to scroll through 800 shops to figure out anything I've got to buy in this game. And I don't like the fact that this episode shop goes on for days. And I'll probably just spend my time up here buying Omicrons and Chirotex, but I've got 8,000 other rewards available. I don't like that. Nooch to good.